We're going to be doing a demo and review of RankTracker. I'll be going over each part of the tool so you all can determine whether or not this is the right, SEO tool for you, keyword research tool, or RankTracker tool for your business. If you want, you can click the chapters in the description to jump. So with that said, let's get started. All right, so RankTracker is the all-in-one platform for effective SEO. So let's see if that's the case. So when you click on Go to Dashboard, you are greeted with the main dashboard page here. And you basically have an overview of all of the domains that you are currently tracking. I'm currently tracking one, and you can see the visibility, day-to-day visibility, the average position, how much traffic you're getting, how many SERP features your site is showing up for, and then the positions too. So you can see, how many keywords that are ranking, between 1 to 3, 4 to 10, so on and so forth. And you could see the day-to-day, how it's increasing or decreasing over here. And you can also see the website audit. So it audits your site, and it gives you like how many important fixes you need, semi-important fixes, SEO and PPC savings. So it'll tell you for the keywords that you are tracking, the ones that are ranking high, how much you're saving according to the cost per click for that keyword. And it tells you like the notifications. So, how many positions your tracked keywords are going up or down. And then SEO Checklist, keyword finder, and then reports at the bottom here. So domains is a list of all the domains that you are tracking. And this is very similar to many other SEO tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs. So you can kind of see at a glance the visibility, average position, the traffic, things like that. Basically what you see on the dashboard is seen here. So when you click onto it, it'll give you a lot more granularity. So these are all the keywords that I'm tracking. And then it shows you, you could look at the actual SERPs. So you could see how how the Google search results are showing up. Location, so the organic position, the absolute position. So organic position is basically the organic link listings, and the absolute position is kind of like your absolute position that includes any SERP features. And the volume, how much traffic you're getting, keyword difficulty, and then the URL for that keyword that's ranking. And it also shows you, when it was last tracked. And also you can add keywords. So if you click on add keywords, you can basically add any keyword that you want, and then you have to choose the location. So for me, it's the United States, and then you choose the search engine, and then you select which search engine you want, and you could actually choose between these 7 different search engines, which is pretty unique. And if I go back, you can look at the competitors. So you can actually add competitors too. So you could see, how you are comparing with your competitors. So it looks like for visibility, we're kind of like the same. Average position, we're ranking higher than the competitor, but the competitor is getting a lot more traffic than us. And you could see the positions over time. And then you could actually look at how your competitor is ranking versus you. And then pages. So this one is cool because it basically crawls your entire site, and then it shows you the average position for those pages, and it tells you the top keyword and the organic traffic, and then the volume, and then the metrics, and basically the same as the overview. And grossing here, so this one is basically more of over time. So it kind of shows you like over the past, 1 day, 7 day, 30 days, and all time. So you could kind of compare, is your keywords kind of like going up or going down, and then the volume as well. And then discover keywords. So you could actually, this is kind of like the keyword research part. So you could kind of see what other keywords your site is ranking for, and the volume, the keyword difficulty. So this kind of helps you determine which pages you probably should maybe be optimizing, right? So if you have a keyword that's kind of ranking on the lower part of position of the first page, maybe you can kind of optimize that page for that keyword and, try to increase the rankings. And then SEO and PPC savings. So this one is very unique because I actually haven't seen this type of report in other tools. So out of the 9 tracked keywords, it'll tell you how many savings you're getting. So like if you're ranking, page 1, it'll show you the value of that, right? So for this keyword, the value is $2. Right now I'm not saving anything because I'm not ranking on the first page, but if I were, I'd be able to see how much money I'd be saving if I were to pay for those position 1 slots. So that's pretty cool. And then notifications are basically, it just tells you like what kind of the movement between all of your keywords, like how your keywords have increased or decreased over time according to the date. And then the next part is Keyword Finder. So Keyword Finder is the keyword research. So you can type in any keyword you want, and you could do like the suggestion, the related, or the idea, and then just click on the search icon. So you could actually see the history. And, for example, I'm going to click on one of them. So I did a related search. So this is the autocomplete, our additional keyword ideas based on the Google Suggest algorithm. And it basically gives you a list of keywords related to lavender essential oils for hair and the search. So you could actually kind of dig a little bit deeper, but it's kind of buggy. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back here. So you could see the trend. This is cool because you could actually see which are trending according to what part of the year, the volume, the cost per click, and then the level of competition in paid search. And you could see the SERPs. I'm not sure if it'll work properly. It was kind of buggy earlier, but yeah, it kind of like loads and loads. It doesn't always show up. And for the trends, so it tells you over the past year how it's been trending over the past year. So that's pretty cool. And then you could also put things on lists. So if I go here, I could basically add it to a list and then, put, October, create a new list. Let's see, did I do it? Okay, and then if I go to list, see, I could see here, right? So how many keywords created at, and then I could open it, and then it'll just kind of show me those lists of keywords. But right now it's kind of buggy. All right, so next is, so we did Keyword Finder. So the next one is SERP Checker. So SERP Checker is, it kind of gives you all the pages that are ranking on the first page. So you could put any keyword you want and then select your country and then mobile or desktop. And it also shows you a history too. So I'm gonna pull one keyword and it gives you the keyword difficulty, SERP features impact. This one I'm not too sure about. It says poor, 2 out of 5. So it's the calculation of impact of SERP features, carousels, yada, 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 and other snippets influence the organic results engagement. So I'm not sure what that exactly means, but number of results, this here, it hasn't been showing for me. And so this is basically in the United States for desktop, all of the pages that are ranking on the first, all of the competitors' sites that are ranking on the first page, and it shows you the RankTracker score. So it pulls domain and page authority from Moz, and the citation flow and trust flow from Majestic, and it gives you the traffic, how many Facebook shares, the Alexa rank, Majestic IPs, and then the referring domain. So it basically tells you how competitive this keyword is. So right now it says average, and yeah, it looks average. I would say it's probably more than average actually, because the page and the domain authority is pretty high. One thing that I wish this shows is the number of backlinks each page gets, because with Ahrefs, it actually shows you the number of backlinks, and I think that's more important than just looking at domain and page authority. And next one is SEO Checklist. So this one is unique. I haven't seen this type of tool before. So it's basically a list of, I don't know how many tasks that you need to check off. Okay, so it categorizes the task into 6 different sections. So setup, so it says you need to install Google Analytics, Google Search Console, researching keywords, so select the right strategy, analyzing the keywords. On page, it gives you all of this. So basically all you do is, it's basically a checklist. So once you are done, you just select it, and then you could see the bar will slowly fill up. Okay, so it's just like a checklist, and then it doesn't do anything else. So if you check content, you're right. So yeah, so if you have Google Analytics, you could just check it, and then it'll show. That's basically it. And then reporting is the next one. So you can, so basically you click here and you can add a new report if you want. So you basically put the report name and then how often to update, the report type, and then you can basically change the sections. So you can move things around, you can delete things, you can add sections. Everything is added, so there's nothing to add. So let me go back and show you the report. So yeah, it's been kind of buggy too. So for whatever reason, the report isn't showing up. Let me click on previous reports. It's active. The next report is in 1 day. Previous report was 2 days ago. But yeah, for whatever reason, the report is not working for me. But let me go back to the dashboard to see if I can access the website audit. Or actually, yeah, report, yeah. So next part is website audit. And it shows you the overall score out of 100 with the important fixes and semi-important fixes, how many pages crawled. So when you click on it, it kind of shows you everything. So this is really good for when you are maybe trying to get a new client. You can show them this, right? So SEO metrics, index status. So it looks like there's 22 important fixes. So if you click on let's see here. Yeah, health check, www redirect. And then you could actually kind of learn more. So for example, I don't know, trailing slashes. If you use the trailing slashes at the end, it'll look weird. It checks basically everything really. And it's laid out pretty nicely. I don't see anything too out of the ordinary. All right, important fixes. So I wish it would actually tell me what parts I need to fix or what pages I need to fix. So for Favicon custom 404 page, I wish it told me, where these errors are located. But okay, yeah, for this one it does. So it just depends on what error. So for this one, it basically shows you the results for these pages, like the URL length, is it SEO friendly, H1 count, there's 2, so it's yellow when I should really be having only 1. And then images, let's see, images with invalid title, images with invalid alt text, page duplicate, no. So pretty neat. And then let's see, meta-analysis. Yeah, 4 pages with too long, title is too long, empty description. Let's see what those pages are. Meta no index. Let's see, description. Duplicate description. Okay, yep, right here. Yeah, right here. So these 2 pages have page title but no description. All right, so that's how the website audit is like. And then this one is a pretty cool one, how to rank. So this is basically a course. All right, and so it's a course out of 8 chapters. They basically tell you how to do keyword research, content, links, on-page SEO, and it tells you how to do it on the actual tool. So really helpful. And that is basically the tool in a nutshell. So right now, as of this recording, you can actually get the tool for a one-time fee starting at $49. And you can choose different tiers. And the higher the tier is, the more daily tracked keywords you are allowed. And you can choose up to 4 tiers. So the tier 4 is $300. So it's not too bad compared to those top level SEO tools. So if you want to learn about what I like about the tool, click the video on the screen. Also, if you want to learn what I dislike about the tool, click the second video on the screen. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.